fermented fruit. I love the squishy apples best. But one problem with fermented fruit, it's very easy to eat so much you can't walk home. I know, we've probably all been there, lying on the ground, staring at the sky, wondering if we'll be eaten by owls, because the fruit made our legs stop working. Well, you don't have to just lie there wondering about owls and whether you'll ever get home again. You have options, and you can go home. Now, if you like fermented fruit, it's usually best if you know how much fruit you can walk home with. Okay, so that way you only eat as much as you can, and then you don't eat anymore. This is best. But what if that's not an option? You've been here before. You love the fruit too much. You know how this will go. The second best thing is to get a designated walker. That way, when you eat too much, your friend can drag you home and keep an eye out for owls and things. Of course, this doesn't work with smaller friends, even if they're a lot of fun. Because, they have to be big enough to drag you. It's good maybe if you're the designated walker for some reason, then that's fine. Just make sure your designated walker is big and strong enough friend to drag you home. This is the second best option. Okay, but sometimes we find ourselves suddenly in a delicious orchard late in autumn and everything's so nice and squishy, and we don't have time to prepare. Then, before we know it, the world gets very angular and maybe a little spinny. Well, there's a special, unique tip you can use. It's very simple. And if this happens to you, your perfectly good legs no longer are, working for you anymore. As long as you can lay down and wiggle, you can do this technique. You're down here wondering about your decisions again and how you always end up here. And if this is you, then just wiggle and scooch in the direction of your home. It's a very slow method, but it will work for you. It might be best if your home is downhill a little bit, but if your home's down a very steep hill or a mountain, this is not a good idea. It's very dangerous. Don't slide home. If you are going down a mountain, don't do that. But if it's not that bad, or maybe your home is not really downhill, it's uphill or whatever, this will still work for you, okay? It takes a while, but it works, okay? Now, if you have to cross a road going home, just make sure you go as straight as possible. Angles can be very dangerous. You just need to, go as quick, scooch, as quick as you can to the other side. Watch out for lights. Don't look in the light. There's nothing good for you in the light. Avoid the light. Just go as quick as you can across the road. Now, if you don't run into any owls or bears or things like that on the way home, you can get home. Of course, you probably need to know which way is home. That's probably a very important detail. So, as long as you can lay down and wiggle and you know which way is home, you can slide home. Just remember that, okay? So, to recap, best thing is know how much fermented fruit you can eat before your legs stop working. This is best. And if you know you're going to eat all the fruit, you've been here before, this is not your first orchard visit, then make sure you bring a designated walker big enough to drag you home. Make sure you don't bring the little friends, not as their designated walkers. They can be fun, but not for this. Okay, that's second best. And third best, if you can lay down and wiggle, you can slide home. Okay, now that you know all these helpful tips, go out there and be empowered. Yeah!